Welcome back to Shira's Trove of Useless Things.
This time, Jesse's got some useless things of his own.
I did get a few useless things as well. We went to a convention, just a small convention.
Doesn't happen very frequently. You might not have ever heard of it. It is called San Diego Comic-Con.
Which had the biggest board game footprint.
I know. I mean, it was huge.
All. Honestly, the board game space is growing, and there was more and more actual board game content there. I mean, Simon had probably one of the best booths in the entire building.
Yeah.
However, there was also a lot of non-board game related stuff. And so you've already seen a lot of my stuff. I'll skim over it and give you a better chance to look at it. But really, this is a conversation all about
Shira's Trove of Useless Things.
Or, as some people maybe retitled the last video, Shira's incredibly awesome board game masterpiece haul. Like, something like that. Yeah. It'll be some ostentatious, disgusting SDCC 2022 tag.
Fantastic.
Okay.
I don't even know where to start. Well, I'll start with the first thing I bought at the convention.
Did you have fun?
I had a really good time. It was huge, it was overwhelming, and very overstimulating. And, like, my feet hurt at the end of each day. I mean, the amount of walking you did, but it was a lot of fun. You are right on the ocean. You're right on the bay. It's a huge hall. There's things to look at in every direction. The cosplay players, I was taking pictures the whole time. I had a really good time, and I would always be up for an opportunity to go back. But since I didn't know if I was ever going to go back, I had to buy everything this time.
And just so you all know, for those of you that are pin enthusiasts, guess what? We have a pin camera. Oh, look how fancy we are now.
Pin camera.
It's gonna.
Let's start with the pins. I was gonna start with what I bought for the first time.
I'll start with what you bought for the first time.
So the first thing I bought, I've been looking for a flat, wide-rimmed hat, and I found this one from Back to the Future. Granted, me and my ignorance, I actually haven't ever watched the movie Back to the Future,
Nope.
But it's colorful and pretty, and it looks really cool on my head, and so I bought the hat.
She did buy it, and
I wore it the whole con. Everyone was giving
convention.
me compliments. They're like, where did you get that Back to the Future hat? I was like, one booth that was literally across from the Simon booth. They had like 5 of them, and I saw it that first day, and I was like, I have to have that.
A lot of people gave her quotes and references as well.
Yeah, couldn't understand any of them, didn't know the geeking.
Yeah, none of the geeking.
Let's talk about pins. Show them your pins.
All right.
Because mine are going to blow yours out of the water.
I went pin crazy, folks. I went absolutely insane. I got myself two pins. One is a fat Psyduck, which I think is lovely. And then the second pin that I got is a Jackalope, which is a distant mythological relative to the actual creature, the Quackalope. I thought these were fitting. I thought they were lovely. I do actually like pins. I just don't like hordes of them. I actually also, to tell you a secret, I ordered some things called pin locks.
Did you?
I did. They go on the back. They actually bracket on the back of your pin.
Nice.
To just not let them ever leave.
I told you I saw something like that at the con. He was like, I don't know what to do. My pins keep falling off. I was like, well, you can get a super fancy backpack like mine that the pins never fall off because they're Velcroed there.
It's just a super fancy backpack. It's so fancy.
With pockets and pockets. But since he didn't want to go with that option, now, my pins.
All right.
So, I had to start off with the traditional con exclusive pins. So, I got the one that says Comic-Con San Diego 2022.
Yep.
And then this was, which ways does the eye go? This was the logo for this year. So, I got these 2 pins.
Okay.
Then, I lost a pin.
Oh, you just elbowed me in the face. Here's the thing about these pins. I just want to like...
Okay, I did some research and I found out what the most popular exclusive pins were at the convention, and it came down to basically 2 booths.
And guess who got to wait in line for said
Both
pins?
of us! We did both.
There was
yesterday,
a long flipping
and 100% soft.
Yeah.
So, from yesterday, I even brought home their sheet of paper that says all their exclusive ones. Every single day they were releasing a new heart in the shape with the convention in the background for that day. And so, I was there the first day on Thursday, and I got the 2 for 2022. It was the Revenge of San Diego Comic-Con and the one that's 2022. And so they were only selling these 1 per person, and they were limited supply. So I grabbed these 2. And then for that day's pins, I got Thursday's pins, which it doesn't say anything on it, but I thought, you know what, Jesse might actually like a pin for the con, so I grabbed him one as well. There was only 400 of these in existence.
It's very kind of you.
He doesn't want one, though, so it'll be given away to you guys. then while I was there, I was like, oh, they've got these cool mental health pins. And so I got this one, emotional damage.
These other pins were not planned to be on here, but I thought they were a good representative of what she does to me every time we film one of these videos.
What?
Huh?
I don't know what that means.
What was the first pin called?
Pin?
Emotional damage.
Excuse you. Emotional damage, anxiety, and then don't tell me to smile. That one was specifically for you.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yes, because he's always telling me to smile. So that was the yesterday's pins. And then I went over to 100% off, and this is where Jesse helped me.
There's a difference between telling and trying to make.
Jesse was kind enough to stand online, and they had all of these Marvel pins, and it was insane.
She told me, before she took my spot in line, I was told to wait in line and get, specifically,
the WandaVision pin for the day.
The one WandaVision pin for the day. And then she changed her mind and she said, no, they have 2 WandaVision pins. Go ahead and get both Wanda-related pins. And I said, babe, just because I want to make you smile, I've got this.
Yes. So he started online, and then I thought about it more, and after I finished
like,
up at yesterday, I'll go take his spot.
Don't worry about
so
it.
Thursday was the day that it was the it was WandaVision's, it was Agatha, it was her pin of the day. So that was the one I was wanting him to stand in line to get. So he grabbed me, I grabbed myself that Agatha pin. Then I saw all the other WandaVision pins.
Oh, wow, I mean...
So, you had to get all 3 visions.
Yeah, were you not going to have every vision they've ever made?
Yeah, vision. So you gotta have all 3 visions.
Now, was one of these San Diego Comic-Con exclusive?
Limited edition and limited edition.
Oh, so fancy.
Okay, then you had to get both Wandas as well.
Okay.
So that was the other one, and one of these is limited as well.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was like, you know what? Rena's favorite show of the Wanda universe
Board Game Co.'s wife.
Board Game Co.'s wife, one of my best friends, is Loki. And they had some cool Loki pins. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to get 4 Loki pins.
I mean, because that's what she needs for sure.
Yeah, so...
all of the Loki pins.
So we got He Who Remains, we got the TVA Loki, we got the President Loki, and we got the Alligator Loki!
I do like that Alligator Loki. If I was going to take any of these pins, it would be that Alligator Loki.
Isn't he cute?
He's very soft. Thank you so much for getting me said Alligator Loki pin. That is a gem of a pin if I've ever seen.
That one's not even limited.
No, it's mine. Sold. Done. Got it.
And then I was like, you know what? I haven't even watched Hawkeye yet, but there's a cute dog. And I love dogs. And as soon as I watch Hawkeye, I'm going to fall in love with this dog. So I got the Lucky the pizza dog from Hawkeye.
Okay.
So I had to get that one as well.
You're like moving farther and farther off of core positioning. Where is core positioning?
Core positioning's right down there.
No, it's not, because the focus. It's there. That's the...
And then I was like, you know what? One of my favorite characters that they killed off, a tribute to him, I'm going to get Iron Man.
Oh, you need it. I mean...
So, of course, you need Iron Man.
Couldn't not have an Iron Man tribute.
Yes, so it's where it all started. So I grabbed Iron Man. And, I mean, sadly, folks, that's all the pins I managed to get this time around.
Weak pin game, gonna be honest.
Very weak.
Weak pin game. Yeah. Only took hours of waiting in lines for said pins.
Awesome. All right,
Did you have fun getting your pins?
I did.
Yeah.
Even if you threatened to take them away numerous times during the convention.
All right. Probably one of my favorite things that I was able to get is a series of photos. One of the first things I actually purchased from the con itself, as I was looking for bird-related stuff, I found this series. And this is the series of, let's say, mildly apathetic birds.
Well, I'm glad you brought this one out because I was going to show them my stickers next, and it's from the same artist.
So my goal with this is I'm actually going to get this professionally framed and hang it up in the house. He says, I used to have time for video games. At least I'm trying, and my plants keep dying. And they just have this deadened gaze, like, off into the middle of nowhere. I think it's great.
And therefore, I hate everything. And I don't need your permission to be me, the bluebird.
Yeah.
Don't need your permission to collect all the pins.
I like the snippy little birds. Okay. What else?
They had a Lego booth. Who would have thunk? They had a Lego booth and they had these games.
No exclusive Legos.
No exclusive Legos. They had some accessibility to stuff that wasn't available yet in stores that you can stand online for, but they also had these, like, it was not a vending machine, but it was a game that you were trying to press as many bricks as you can, and if you actually won, you would get a $100 gift card throughout the whole day. We didn't press that many, but we did pick up. He picked up the one that has a duck on it. I picked up the blue one, and this one. And so we picked up all 3 ones that they were offering at the convention. These are limited. They don't produce them as frequently.
Yeah. They're cute little idea boxes.
Yep.
You're probably going to break them open and build them, I assume, at some point. You like stuff like that. I got some comic books. I got Saga. I got The Boys. I got Beastlands. I got Slightly Exaggerated. And I got another Saga book for you. Turns out I accidentally got you
Same
one
Saga
of the ones
twice.
that we already have. I read through all of The Boys season 1. I thought it was lovely. I also love the TV show, so that biases my opinion a little bit. Read through Beastlands. I really like Beastlands, but I want the story to be developed a little bit more. I'm excited to see what else they come out with. Slightly Exaggerated, though, I'm really digging. I can't wait for more series to come out from this, and they're from the same publisher as well. So that is where I'm sticking with some of the comic books that I grabbed.
Comics. So, I didn't even know that these people were going to be at the con. I mean, it was called Comic-Con, but who would have known? So, my one poster that I wanted...
I never even would have assumed it.
Never.
Yeah.
So, the one poster that I wanted from Comic-Con was Fictional Beings Festival, San Diego Comic-Con 2022. And it is signed by the author.
Which is super cool.
Yeah. I think his name is Nathan. You can't tell by the signature, but I think it's Nathan Pyle. Nope. And he writes a comic called Stranger Things, and it's all about these aliens and how they perceive our...
Stranger Things.
Not Stranger Things.
I was gonna say that's a total different...
Strange Planet. Strange Planet. There we go.
Stranger Things is a different
That's on my mind because it's a show I'm meaning to watch. So Strange Planet. It's all about how these aliens look at us and how they dub new things for us, like lettuce wrap, like salty potato sticks or French fries. And so I liked how his play was Fictional Being Festival, which is so. And then there, I didn't get to meet him. He signed these. He has a baby at home, and so I didn't get to meet him in person, but his booth was there. And then the person I did get to meet in person is Nick Selluck, and he writes Lars the Awkward Yeti, but more famously, he writes Heart and Brain. And it's all about the heart who wants to be whimsical and chase after the butterfly. He drew me a heart and a brain. And so it's the heart that wants to chase after the butterfly and the brain who's like, no, we need coffee, we need to go to work. And it's a funny comic about the body parts. They include the stomach, they include the gallbladder who creates little stones all for you, and the tongue, and it's really funny. And it's also Rena introduced me to the copy, so I got her a signed picture, a signed print from him as well.
Cool. I ended up grabbing a set of postcards and a book called Effin Birds, which fits into the theme of very, say, disgruntled bird folk. It is lovely pictures of ornithological quality paired with just the most offensive things you can imagine birds say. Literally, the author here signed this with a little Quackalope drawing that says, Quackalope, good luck with your bullshit.
Eat my turds.
Yeah. So I am probably going to use these postcards to tactfully rip off and send to Patreon members of ours. I thought that would be a lovely gift for them.
That's
awesome. On top of that, I thought this would be a good addition to my growing collection of bird-related books as we eventually end up dominating and taking over the entire bird-related market and industry.
Speaking of birds, Jessie was kind enough to buy me these earrings from Impossible Cuts.
Who says she's never going to wear, so at this point we can just give them away to other people.
No, you bought them for me. They're gonna sit in a drawer.
Why are you never going to wear them?
They're small. And if anyone knows me on this channel, I like big dangly earrings for my main earring, and then the other ones that are next to it have to be small enough to fit in the holes next to the big one. And Jesse didn't take that into consideration when he bought me these ducks that aren't going to fit on my ear.
The people that made the ducks didn't take that into consideration. I found the only duck-related earrings in the entire industry.
Because if they had even put the back up on the head, that would have helped. Sure. But the back is right there.
Just saying, Shira, I found the only duck-related earrings in the entire show.
You know what? Do you know what that means? We have to manufacture our own duck-related duck earrings.
Dangly ducks.
Specifically,
it's on the way.
I did one better. I found flamingo dangly earrings.
One better?
These are the size that is perfect. If we could get duck, 100% better. We're going to create some duck earrings that are dangly like this. But shout out to my Mingo friend West, and these are the dangly flamingo earrings.
I suppose so. Okay, I got some of the coolest artwork, period, in the entire space. So this is a drawing. I forget the artist, but I saw it on Instagram quite a few times, beforehand. This is a scene of classic Pokemon, in this case Psyduck, in this really cool environment, really cool space. You've got Ash and Misty in the background here. I think it's titled like The Market or something like that. But the artist actually signed it for me, drew a little Psyduck on top. I rolled the die to see if I was going to get a shiny or not, and I did. So I got the blue Psyduck version of this, and this is going to be framed and hung up in the house. Once we have like an official studio space, all of these things are going to have an even better location. And this is really special. This is from the creator. So this is Sheldon Comics, the creator of Ted, the creator of Star Trek, Ships Always Meet Nose to Nose, a few different books. But this is from the series Anatomy of Animals. Really popular book series. And this is his original print for the Anatomy of Ducks. And he not only signed it down here, but he also agreed to modify the tiny little chick here and added on a little set of horns. He said it was the first time he's ever had someone ask if he was willing to modify his own artwork, which he thought was weird and interesting. And also, after I described to him why I was asking for it, he thought it was funny, and considering the little baby duck has the caption next to it, "Look, things happen," he thought that fit in just perfectly.
I like it a lot.
So this is also going to be framed. So I've got 3 things that I'm going to be framing and hanging up around the house. I'm a little decorator, if I do say so myself.
Mm-hmm. Everyone here knows that I like fidgets. Mm-hmm. And I walked past this metal workshop, Honeck Sculpture, and I saw that they had fidgets. Most specifically, they had a Snitch. And it's a fidget spinner that spins around. And Jesse was like, oh, it doesn't make noise. Perfect. You can use it on camera. And then it's like, no, it actually makes noise. But it is very, very satisfying. It reminds me of Harry Potter, one of my favorite series. And I have to have it. So this is my new fidget. And it also is very comfortable to hold in your hand.
It's super cute. I grabbed a bunch of, playtested too many times, grabbed a bunch of Grey Hulk Marvel packs to give away to the fans, and also
stick every single game to get each
and then also stick in my thing. I also have a little Funko Pop here. And for the people that already saw our haul video, you're probably going, did you take out the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive copy?
No,
the
it's
answer
not
is
that dumb.
no. The San Diego Comic-Con exclusive one is here with the lovely sticker on the front. Actually, a subscriber, a supporter of us, was able to get his hands on this and trade it to me.
Yeah.
And then I had one that I had already purchased that'll just be a mantelpiece on top of it. So you have one that maneuvers around, and then you have one that is still sealed in the package, which I think is lovely. And if I was going to have any Funko Pops added to the collection, the penguin with one of the most iconic ducks in the industry absolutely has to be it.
The last thing I picked up, which I didn't even really pick up, but I was handed these.
Oh, I grabbed some Howard the Duck comics. I thought they were cute. They were through the video. I'm going to send them off to like the giveaway winner. I don't like old comics that much. They're kind of boring.
Yeah.
He defeats the Cookie Monster in the first page. It's like ridiculous.
Oh, so sad.
Yeah.
I got these Metazoo.
Yeah.
Your friend from college.
My friend from college, Lyndhurst, she became famous, Reddit famous, internet famous, back in the day for doing full artworks on Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
She's one of the first to like do that in a way. To the tune of like 500,000 followers and stuff after she did it. And it was her career for a while. And then Metazoo is the company that she's now a main artist for. It's a trading card company, a collecting card company, has an actual game on it. The interesting thing about the game that she was telling us about is it's actually environmental.
Yeah.
So like if you're playing cards, there'll be some stationary conditions that they use during tournament.
It was like 4D, I think.
Yeah.
That like if you're wearing a yellow shirt, then this deals 40 times more damage.
Not 40, but if it's raining outside, like the environment you're playing in and the condition you're playing in changes the context of some of the cards, which I think is an interesting twist. I haven't seen it in application yet, but they actually do have people that travel and enforce it during tournament gameplays as well, which is kind of cool. You got to admit, like that little extra variable that's not a perfect thing.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Let's go ahead and open one of these packs.
Not that one.
Why not this one?
Because that art is different. I want one of each every art. You can open one of those two.
You realize she wants us to open these so we can let her know what we actually get.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're not just hiding them off in the corner.
We hide them off in the corner.
I don't think that's the plan.
All right.
So she was actually there doing a bunch of artwork and drawing. They're traveling to a ton of different conventions.
I got a breakfast alien. I got the headless chicken, peace offering, Speedman, Casablanca entities, Dusk Omen, White Stag, ooh, shiny, Dark Shard Meteorite, Burning Spirit, Imprint, Tree Token, Fearful Fog, and Forest Aura.
So I have a Devoid Potion, a Intergalactic Space Council, a Wolf Among Sheep, a Thunder and Ice card, a Basking in the Sunlight, a Growler, a Static Halt.
What's your shiny one?
A shiny Iridescent Orb.
I keep the shiny.
I have a Forest Friends. I have a large Full Art Forest Friends. I have a Sunset card, and I have a Dark Aura card.
I wanted to see if any of these had the 4D on it. I don't see. Oh, here. If you bought breakfast between 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. today, this page costs 1 less aura to contract.
There you have it. So that's the context of the game. That's the stuff we pulled. That is all of Shira's useless
Amazing, fantastic,
stuff.
wonderful haul.
Remember, like always, if you want this series to continue, leave a comment down below, hit that thumbs up button, and subscribe. If you'd like to see Shira never buy pins again, also maybe leave a comment.
Also, you can also send me pins. We have a P.O. box down below. I was sent pins by one of my favorite subscribers, and it's fantastic. Also, stay tuned because there's going to be another episode happening so soon because guess where we're going in about a week?
Gen Con.
Yeah. And those are all board game related pins, so they mean even more, so therefore I have to have even more of them.
Is that so?
Yeah.
100%. That's the way we're doing this.
Mm-hmm. Looking forward to seeing you all there. Thank you so much for being here. And go pin hunting. We'll see you next time.